The verb of the day is consistent. To be consistent is to be steady, have a steady flow, day by day, little bit by little bit, just small increment, a crawl pace, but you are getting it done. To be consistent it's a gift from God to be able to be consistent. You know, a lot of things that we do is scattered out just over time. Time brings a change. But if you do nothing in time, then you won't have a change. You will be consistent in doing nothing. So to be consistent is to always put forth a little small effort. You know, it might not be a long effort, it might not be a wide effort, but it could just be a small baby step type of effort that can get you to the goal that you want to get to. See, to be consistent is a deliverance from your lower self, and it can deliver you to your higher self just by taking a small bite out of it. You don't have to just eat the whole thing. You just do it a little bit at a time, and you stay consistent, and then finally you'll reach your goal. See, goals are set in a way that if you do a little bit at a time, then you don't get overwhelmed, then you can definitely feel yourself achieving something. See, we will never achieve if we set our goal too big because we won't stay consistent. So I want us to think about the word consistent. Think about the meaning consistent, and actually try to play that in our life today. See, a consistent life of good things, of putting out good in the world, is always going to be beneficial to you at the end. The beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for a smile. Every time that you seen him, peace be upon him, he had a smile consistently. You see, for people to know who you're going to be consistently, this is a great benefit for you. You're not all over the place. You know, you have this specialness about yourself that says, this person is going to be like this consistently every time I run across paths with this person. This is consistency. So, what we need to know is that we all have flaws. Of course we do. Of course we have flaws. But if you can be consistent in looking at those flaws and trying to create a way that you can get over the hump of those flaws. Consistent in eating healthy. Let's be consistent in having a workout plan. Let's be consistent in asking God for his guidance. Let's be consistent in not hurting or harming our brothers and sisters. Let's be consistent in being honest. Let's be consistent in being a better person. Let's be consistent in setting higher goals. Let's be consistent in making our dreams come true. Let's be consistent in being a good friend. Let's be consistent in being a good parent. Let's be consistent in being a good husband or wife. Let's be consistent in being great. We have to understand the importance of those small steps that we take to being the best us that we could possibly be. And we cannot do that without being consistent, without laying it all out on the line and saying, you know what, I'm going to be there every time, no matter what I might be going through, no matter how life has the ups and downs, and sometimes you just don't feel like it. But you have to go through what you feel to get through to what you want. And consistent is the thing that we need to have with us to get there. The pain cannot subside the goal that you want to get to. It's painful right now to not have. But if you don't be consistent in stepping over those hurdles that you have to step over to get to the goal, then you'll never make it. See, everybody wants to cry and whine about this and, talk about why they can't do that. And we just sit in our own stewing around all day. But if we could consistently set goals and consistently walk to those goals, we can get through it. We can get through it with this thing called being consistent. You have to be wanting to be counted on by your mother, by your brothers and sisters, by your wife, by your children. And the only way that you can want to be counted on is you have to have a consistent being of self. So you have to know that I'm putting in this work so that I can achieve these goals. And the only way that I can do that is through consistency. Consistency is the best reality that's going to get us to the next level. So, next time you think about stopping, think about what is stopping going to do to keep me consistent. No, we have to think about growth, going, moving forward, the goals that we achieve. A little bit at a time, turtle pace, small increment. Consistent is always going to be a benefit in the end. Yeah, my brothers and sisters, we only got one life to get it right, so we got to stay consistent in our endeavors to make things better for ourselves and our family. Yeah, it's people counting on us. They counting on us to make it through. They counting on us to do what we got to do so that they can do what they got to do, so in turn, we can all have a better life. Yeah, they looking at how you living your life, and they like, man, if he living his life like that, if she living her life like that, then maybe I can do it. If she's being consistent, then I can be consistent. If he's going and he's walking in the path of greatness, then maybe I can do that. We have to stay consistent because it's people out there that looks at our mission and they feel like, wow, I can do this if I can see my brother and sister doing this. So understand that it's not all about you and me, but it's about the world that we live in as well. And through consistent, we can stay on this mission as a family, as a world family together, and we can move in a great way. So I challenge you and I challenge myself to be consistent. I challenge this action to be an endeavor that we all do together, so that we can be able to weather the storm that is always coming. It's always something that you have to get around. And if you don't stay consistent, then you won't understand your mission. And your mission is vivid if you just stay consistent.
Get one try, so this time do it right. You only get one bean, say Rotho, Musta King.